Well, good afternoon, my favorite friends. Why am I never ready? I think I'm all ready and then I'm never ready enough. Okay. This is in like a weird preview mode, but sometimes I forget things, so I like to be able to type and edit anything as we go. All right, so it's break week, the last Sunday of the month. So this is a great time to jump into any lessons that might be new that came out this month that you haven't had a chance yet. It could be to do a lesson you haven't done yet before ever, maybe one that was suggested last week. Hi, Maggie. In the throwback week. Or it could be something completely random. But I want to share with you everything that is coming up in the next week because we have lots of things coming up. And I also wanted to share my screen and show you a bit of the Fab Drawing Club preview because it is almost done. My goal was to have it completely transferred over to our new website by the end of January. I think, knock on wood, I think I can do it. I think. I'm so close, but there's just so many moving parts. So I'm going to show you a sneak peek today. I'm also looking for a few volunteers and kind of to jump in as like on a beta level to try things out, cruise around. Let me know if you see any weird things. So if you would like to volunteer, the only requirement is that you are an actual Fab Drawing Club member. And if you are, then that's all I need. And I can put you on a little list. Maybe like five people would be good. And then you can be the first to experiment. Let me know if you run into any problems so I can see what needs to be fixed. So that way, when I open it up to the whole world, we'll already have all the bumps and bruises kind of figured out. So let me go through what's coming up first this week and for the rest of January. And then I will share my screen and we'll go check it out. Okay. All right. So if you're already watching this video, then hello. That means you're a member of one of my three clubs, the Fab Drawing Club, the Mixed Media Society, or the Celtic Collective, or you are a Wonder Bundler, which means you're in all three. Anyone is welcome to convert over to a Wonder Bundle at any time. When you do so, you do get access to one club for free. So it saves you exactly $33 a month. Yeah. We do also have annual plans for that and quarterly as well. And you get books and art supplies, lots of perks. Just let me know if you're interested in doing that. We can always get you set up. If you're not in the Facebook group for just club members, please come on over. It's kind of miraculous in there. People are sharing their other artworks from other places too, which is fine. But it's just a great place to know like who else is here. Even if there are other places, they're for sure here, which is kind of nice. Learn and get to know who your people are a little bit, which is so nice. And then you're already watching the video right now. That's what you click that big black button to get to where you are now. Hello. Okay, so January, I can't believe, although it feels like a year and 5 minutes all at one time. It's been a little overwhelming with the migration. So coming up just this week, we have our painting live for Mixed Media Society. Wait to see what we're doing. It's so cute. And then we can scroll down and see what else is coming up in February, but also what else is just on the horizon and also recap what we have done before. Okay. So we have in the drawing club, your next lesson coming up is going to be coming out next Sunday. And we are doing a child's rendition of that facial expression wonder because we're working in the sketch and expression classroom right now. So it was really fun. I was struggle busing because my son was playing drums and my neighbor was like chucking bricks into a dumpster on the other side of my studio wall. So I had to take many breaks in order to get it all filmed in the same day. It was like very stressful, but I did it and I'm happy with how it came out. And that was really fun. Oh, we also do. All right. You guys are going to be very impressed. I also did a bit of color mixing for this one. I didn't end up using my colors, but I do a little. The first video is actually color swatching and talking color theory a little bit because we're diving into watercolors. So Just so you know. I know you're impressed because I know how much you know I hate mixing my colors because I'm lazy and I like to grab it from the pan. So little something bonus in there for you. And if you don't want to do that because you are like me and you are lazy and you don't care, then just skip the first video and you can start drawing right away. Totally loving these expressions. I'm so happy as a clam that we're diving back in. I've seen so many renditions of this Cameron Mark drawing, and you guys are doing phenomenally. So super fun. If you haven't watched the live and you want to watch the replay, there is the link to that right there. Your latest lesson button is back. So if you want to be like, wait, what did we do in December again? You can go check that out at the black button. And then if you want to see all of the lessons, you can go to the visual index right there. All right, Mixed Media Society. Our next live is going to be Thursday, like I just said. We're going to be doing this adorable deer. We're going to be using acrylics. I haven't decided. I'm torn between using a canvas panel and my art journal. I don't like to, because it'd have to be vertical and I'd probably have to fold them in half, but I might. I'm missing my art journal, so I might just do that, my Strathmore. But you're going to need, I put a little list here for you. You're going to need your canvas, gesso, Stabilo or watercolor pencils, because that way we can erase if you make mistakes, acrylic paints and brushes, and some white and black paint pens I think would be a good idea as well. If you want to work on the latest lesson until we get our stuff together for this Thursday, that was our little latest lesson right there, this little wonky woofer, and you can watch him right there. And there's your latest lessons button. So that shows you the lessons that we did in December and January. And then if you want to go to the visual index to pick out something else, that's that big old button for you. Celtic Collective, we just had our latest live, and that came out, I forget what day that was. Oh, it's always the 21st, so I should remember that. We did this little mushroom hoose in watercolors, so that was mine, and that was Lucy's. She used the Kuretake Art Nouveau sets, and I used a combination of, I forget, two sets, one set, two sets. Well, you can look at the replay. that will have the information for you in the classroom, as well as the reference and everything there for you. We are dropping a new classroom on the 7th of the month. We're going to be highlighting how to do toned paper for beginners. I actually have a beginner series in there already, but having them in like a specific beginner classroom, we're just doing a little reorganizing, and then Lucy and I will be dropping 2 new lessons each for you in there as well. So we just haven't filmed them yet, but just stay tuned because those are coming, and there's phenomenal projects already in there. They're just not in like a toned paper specific place. So head to the visual index if you want to see that. And they're kind of sprinkled throughout the club as it is right now. There's also a tone paper classroom in the drawing club. If you're a Wonder Bundler and you want to do more, that's an easy place to find. And when we're all in Kajabi, we can just search tone paper and all of your lessons will come up, which is magical. Speaking of which, let's turn our attention over to that right now. So this is what the new website looks like, and this is hosted on Kajabi. You'll have a little button here to the calendar. So as you can see, I've actually been working on this since October. So much work. So that will be a lovely little flashy button for you. So you have the buttons up at the top, which is kind of nice. You can get right to our Facebook group in a click, since that's where our community lives. So that's actually super, super nice. We can also find, if you're ready to enter for the giveaway, you can get to our big Facebook group and just with the click of a button that way. You can also let me know up in the art supplies. Right now I have this linked to my art supply page at Teachable, which is where Awesome Art School is. I kind of like this because it's like, these are the most items that I use the most. But if you would rather this go to, and this is club dependent, like if you want this to rather go to my like Amazon page for my like suggested supply list on Amazon, like I'm kind of open to suggestions about what that button should be. Okay, so this is basically your classroom visual index, which should look the same as it does on our regular Awesome Art School, where you have a little sneak peek as to what it is. And then when you're ready and you know what you want to do, let's say I know some classrooms that are finished already, like Drawing the Decades. You can click on this and look how snazzy this looks. You can actually just go by decade. Click your decade. It looks just like Netflix, doesn't it? It looks so snazzy. All right, and so I kept the colors the same. So if the background is pink, that's an easy lesson. And teal is medium and yellow is hard. So I kept the colors the same, except I changed the purple, which now means hard, to yellow, because I just think it's really different. It's more like primaries, and the purple is so similar to the pink. I wanted to make it really stand out. So yellow, so perfect shot. So pink is easy. Medium is that teal color. I'm just taking a screenshot. And yellow is hard. And that way you have a general understanding what the level of the lesson is going to be before you go there. Okay, so there's all our 1950s. And we also have this sidebar here on the left. And this is, you have additional links. You can also go to the Facebook group here. This is just linked to Amazon. Oh, you can also star your favorite lesson. So if this is my favorite lesson, I can star it here. And then when I click on my favorites on the left, it looks like I've favorited 2 lessons. So this will start collecting your favorite lessons, so you can keep track of them and kind of save them more easily. We have our lives here, and let me know again, we can actually also search by live. So I'm not sure we need a whole separate classroom for them, to be honest. I was thinking of doing away with those because you can search everything by live anyway. So let me know if you want to keep the live. I was going to just do away with this. For example, our latest lesson in Celtic Collective was the little mushrooms, and that would just go in our magnificent manses classroom with all the other houses, so to speak. So latest lessons. So this is another way to get to all the lessons. This is sort of like that left-hand column like they have on Teachable when you can get to it by the left. So this is another way you can enter and get to the lessons. These have all been loaded. Okay, so you can click into them that way. So you have 2 ways to get into every lesson. And then you can also search by these filters by clicking on them. So that's one way you can search. Okay, so these are the lessons that are all in fountain pen. And then you can also type for things. So you do all of these search filters. This, whatever it is, like watercolor markers. Say if it's watercolor markers, you would just type it as a hashtag, all one word. So watercolor markers. So Tombows are watercolor markers. And then it brings up the lessons that are in watercolor markers. So that's another way to search. And then you can also search for, say I want 3/4 portraits that are alcohol markers. I can't remember if you put a comma between them. I think so. There we go. So these are 3/4 faces that are also in alcohol markers. So you can search multiple hashtags as well. How cool is that? New members will have a whole list of thing here, and this is really fun. When you watch, there will be one video in each of these, and then when you watch the videos, they'll actually up where it says badges, as you watch each orientation video, these will transform into a specific badge, which marks the fact that you went through your whole onboarding process. So that will be something that will be really fun. I have to set all of that up. So I might not be ready if I get 5 volunteers, and not all of this stuff is going to be completely finished. I'm still going to be working on this. It takes about 45 minutes a lesson to transfer, and there's almost 400 lessons. That's why it's been taking so long. So not everything is fully set up yet. So it's a little clunky, which is why we're only asking for just some 5 volunteers to be our little guinea pigs and go through here. These are like your free books. Oh, yes. And on the bottom lesson page, it also says what the filters are that you can search by. Okay. So, and we can have like a book button up here, but there's basically 2 ways to find everything. Well, there's 3. You can do a manual search. You can also do the left sidebar here. And then you can also go to your dashboard and scroll down this way. All right, so it's totally getting there. It's very exciting. Got our dudes in. This is another view we can change. We can have it, I think we can also have this out in grid view instead of this little clicky view. So let me know what you like and what your 2 cents are. This is your club, so I want to know. Let's see which one. Yep, that was another way to get to the Facebook group. So that's very cool as well. So yeah, lots of cool developments. As soon as I'm done with Drawing Club, I will be moving on to the Mixed Media Society, and then we'll do Celtic Collective. So one at a time till they're all done. So thank you for your patience. I don't know where my face is. My face got left off somewhere. Somewhere around here is my face. And oh, there it is. And here's my I hope this tour has worked this whole time. I have no idea. This software, I've lost the circle with my face in it, so I'm not sure. But hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. And have a great rest of your weekend. Lots of fun stuff coming up. And I will be back next weekend, and I will be emailing all my Mixed Media Society people the links for the live on Thursday, which is going to be at noon Eastern time. All right. Have an awesome weekend. No matter what you're doing, stay safe, be happy, and I'll talk to you then next week. Bye.